What up? It's your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. Oh man, bro, this one got me kind of sad, dog. Being a single father, you know what I'm saying, of three daughters, you know what I'm saying, raised by a single mother, you know what I'm saying. So kind of sensitive toward women, despite how harsh I be toward them and some of the actions they do. Man, bro, beauty standards. That's some shit men have to go through. You know, I ain't have to go through it because I was, blessed to be born 6 feet tall. Anything else a man can change. You can't change his height. But beauty standards, I always try to instill, like, no matter what I did as a father, to instill how beautiful my daughters was. To build up, you know what I'm saying? Like a woman with low self-esteem, like a man can smell it like a weakness. Smell that shit. So I mean, we'll exploit that shit, take advantage of it. Because I was raised by a single mother, tend to want to take care of a woman with low self-esteem, which is also an issue too on the other end of the spectrum. You know, sometimes a woman with issues, you just gotta fucking leave them alone. Don't sympathize with them, bro. Beauty standards. I can just recall, you know, just this small thing being a parent. It's also another way, example in another story how I was undermined as a single father when it would never happen to women. I'm telling you, I'm complex. So I was like, at one point, I didn't want my child to get her hair relaxed. You know what I'm saying? They took my child without my knowledge and without my fucking permission and relaxed my daughter's hair. You know what I'm saying? For this was like my daughter was about 7, 8 years old. I didn't want her to get relaxed. I didn't want her to get relaxed because I couldn't stand like why she can't be beautiful in her own image. You know what I'm saying? The image that is acceptable in America is not all black people. Like me as a man, like my hair this way because of this shit. Like as a man, you are already as a black man, I'm looked at as a suspect. But to make myself more appealing, to be less suspicious to other people, it's more accepted if I have a low haircut, fade, suit and tie. I must all times make other people comfortable with who I am. I'm not allowed to be who I am. So I'm like, man, beauty standards for black women, bro. Oh, if your hair ain't got no relaxer, you ugly. If you're a certain shade, you ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't want my daughter to feel like this. You beautiful. Like all my children know, daddy, you beautiful, daddy love you. No matter no matter what you go through, what you feeling, just know they got one man on this planet that gonna love you unconditionally, your father. See, I did that on for a reason. At your darkest moments, I always want my daughters to hear daddy's voice encouraging them. You know what I'm saying? The voice of their dad. Because I hear the voice of my mama when I'm going through shit. You know what I'm saying? When she see, that's another reason why I say the importance of parents. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when your child, the code you imprinted your child gonna activate, when they gonna need you most. So you supposed to be the, man, I said all this to say, because this is like, this fuck with me. A IG model rushed to the hospital after BBL surgery complication. Has tuberculosis in her butt. I'm like, bro, why would a beautiful young lady choose to alter her body? I mean, like, I understand it. As a man, we like beautiful women. But like, I've always had the ability to see something beautiful in every woman that I have encountered with. Don't get it wrong. I'm not, just because I see some beauty in you don't mean I'm gonna bang you out. You know what I'm saying? But like, I like natural. That's why I wanted my children happy. And fast forward to the fight with the natural hair. You know, my mother had relaxing her hair. All my family members had relaxing their hair. My child was the only one. Fast forward to today. My mother hair is natural now. All my children's hair is natural now. And like a large portion of the females in my family that had relaxed hair are natural now. And I'm telling you, like the beauty in my family when it comes to females, I just be invisible ass nigga when I be with my family members. Like, damn nigga, you just ain't gonna give a fuck that I'm standing here. You don't give like I ain't her old man or some shit. Oh my bad, dog, my bad. Y'all just act like y'all family. We is, but fuck, nigga. Sorry, distracted a little bit. But yeah, man, I always try to instill, like, baby, you have to love yourself, self-esteem, love yourself. You ain't gotta be arrogant with it. Like that's what your dad. Like I don't give a fuck with nothing. One chick don't like what I got to offer because it's so many out here. It's not arrogant, but you have to love self first. Cause it's gonna be some times when you out there and you feel like don't nobody love you. But if you got one friend and that friend happen to be yourself and he love the fuck out you, then you gonna be straight out here in these streets. Beautiful Instagram model named Don Rex, and I went to go check Twitter, Instagram. Her shit shut down. Was rushed to the hospital on Friday after suffering from complications of plastic surgery. Why would a beautiful young lady, I mean, why would a beautiful young lady choose to take that surgery? I mean, trying to compete with the other Instagram models. Let me tell y'all something about this too. Like, men have always known this. Like, the NBA, they only draft like 20 to 50 dudes every year, but it's hundreds of thousands of young basketball players out there. All of them ain't gonna get to the big stage. Even in the DRUG game, yeah, it's glitz and glamorous, and fast money, and everybody. But you know how often or not somebody flip that, get legit, and retire the game as opposed to the millions of niggas that died and are incarcerated because of the game. I'm saying all that to say, yeah, you can be an Instagram model and you can might blow up, but there's millions of chicks out there who have designs on making money being an Instagram model and millions of women out there getting BBLs. So you just a dime a dozen. You don't stand out from the pack. You in a competition. That don't necessarily mean you gonna get chose because you go to these extremes to get Instagram famous or niggas in your DMs or some. It don't matter. But what does attract men more that stands out than all these women who looking exactly the same now is a self-confident woman, supportive woman. You don't need to alter your image to some men to get a good man. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this for the money? Fast money don't, you know what I'm saying? My uncle used to always say, fast money don't last long. So you got a plan. Y'all altering y'all. Let's continue this shit because this shit really got me thinking about my daughters and all the women that I love in my family and how hard it is. I understand. I empathize how it is this image of this beauty standard image. Like I think about my granddaughter. I got grandkids. I got a granddaughter. One of the prettiest, darkest, beautiful little girls you ever want to see. But I know despite me never being color struck, I know how my community feels about dark skinned people, bro. I know what you're gonna have to go through. I know what the beauty standards is. Like, I don't want her to have to go through this shit. Feel like she gotta go get a BBL to stand out or feel attractive because everybody else saying this is what I got to look like. Fuck that. You pretty, you beautiful on your own. Fuck these niggas and bitches out here won't tell you how you supposed to look. Last month, Diamond went. went to a popular IG doctor who specialized in body modification and got a new BBL or Brazilian butt lift. She already had undergone multiple BBLs before, so her last surgery was supposed to be quick re-up. Here's Diamond before the surgery. Right.
Good morning, folks. This is Dr. Brewster from Miami, Florida. We're just about to get, Diamond's case done. Diamond.
Man, I mean, even looking at her, I didn't know who this chick was before, so I don't know how her body was before. Just off this picture alone, I'm like, without makeup, you're a pretty young lady. Why? Why?
Has had previous lipo 360 with a BBL. What we're going to do, in essence, is to help make the waist smaller, help give it more definition in the abdominal area, and of course, if we have any fat left over, we're going to give her some nice hip and lateral action going on.
Okay, I'm not gonna play all that because YouTube and whatnot. But something went wrong, and Diamond has organisms growing in the fat in her butt. MTL News has learned. Wow, Diamond leaked a video yesterday of her talking with her doctor. In the video, which MTL News reviewed, the doctor can be heard telling the beauty that she has organisms and tuberculosis in her butt fat. Wow, 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 wow. Woo! You gotta ask yourself, ladies, is it really worth it? Like, I mean, y'all got all these filters out here. Like, you can just live, you can eat off the internet from shoulders up when you come to the chick. Like, do you understand how y'all don't want to know the game? Women don't want to know the game. When they get it from man, they think niggas be bullshitting. Well, I'll tell you how you can really fuck up the game. A woman, I've been saying, a woman ain't got to do shit to get no money from no nigga. Been telling my daughters that, bro, your greatest power is before you let a nigga hit. Because you don't know who that nigga is until he hit. Because that's who he going to show you who he really is. You lose all your power once that nigga hit. See, I was a fucking weird dad. I always taught my daughter, like, Daddy, I love you, but I'm a man. And I'm trying to teach you about these scumbags out here. Because Daddy got scumbag ways too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the kind of scumbag that's going to take it from a woman. I don't even date a woman personal space without her permission. But I'm the type of nigga, yeah, I'd go see bitches. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I had a moment where, I'm at my low point. I'm in the drought. I'd call a chick up. You know what I'm saying? Old relationship. Banged out. And then remember why I can't stand this bitch. Can you leave? Woo! So, you know what I'm saying? I always try to train my daughter because the biggest thing, though, in all that, dealing with scumbags, is not having low self-esteem. Point blank, period. I don't care what else you learn from, and I ain't talking about that arrogant, that fake shit. I'm talking about like truly loving yourself. Let's finish this and watch this video.
You need to get this done.
Yeah, I mean, this is a complicated deal. Unfortunately, it's not something that's going to get fixed quickly, but certainly, we need to do our best to try and... Because the problem is, once you've got these types of organisms in places where they're not supposed to be, the body doesn't really know how to get rid of them because,
And that's why I've been sick.
We're not supposed to have tuberculosis and C organisms in our fat tissue. So when it sits there...
Is this the other side? She's complaining of...
Like, by what day? As soon as possible, really. I mean, settle in whatever.
And the saddest part about all this is the tweets she have at the end. Like, bro, what are you doing this for? Why are women doing this Instagram Birkin bag hot girl summer for? Like, it's really sad. Are you not really listening to the manosphere red pill community and telling you how to get a man, keep a man, stay in a stable relationship? Y'all all want to reject and argue and fuss with Kevin Samuels like he hate women, and don't no man see it that way. Like, look at these tweets at the end. I'm about to continue this shit. Why are you doing this? Why did you do this? Was it worth it? Keep those questions in your mind when you see them tweets.
You have to settle and then come back to us because you need a long course of antibiotics. Okay.
So by Monday?
Sooner than that? What's today?
Today's Friday.
Yeah, get yourself settled in and then just come back to know that you're staying as an admission.
Okay.
Okay? You gotta take care of that.
I have to stay and close this. I have to stay in the hospital 6 weeks because of what Dr. Brewster and Bright Plastic Surgery did to me. That's not me saying, that's her tweeting. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Posting up that shit. That's her doing it. I mean, in his position, he got his own number and shit on Instagram. Somebody come stay with me in the hospital. So that means she is alone. This is the sad part. Back in the MFing hospital, Bright Plastic. Count y'all MFing days. Yeah, Becky did that. I don't see her. Okay. Can y'all comment on this and tell them delete it? I don't support any of this. Yeah, they still got her ass up on there. Guess that's Instagram. Every time I go through something, it's always alone. See what I'm saying? Like, what's your mission, ladies out there? It's about the money. Get your money. I ain't gonna knock it. But I gotta tell every nigga in the drug game, bro. Like, do you got an exit plan? You want to stay a drug dealer? Because there's no lifetime drug game unless you're a cartel member. And those motherfuckers end up somewhere in the ditch or in fucking Supermax somewhere, digging tunnels to get out. I mean, it's all about what you willing to risk and is it worth it? So I'm gonna tell you, this is how peer pressure works, and it's fucked up within my community. Peer pressure, and it relates to the beauty standard. Peer pressure when it comes to young men is, man, let's go sell this dope, let's go shoot these dudes. That's peer pressure. But peer pressure when it comes to women is, oh man, let's go these niggas, let's go these niggas. So peer pressure for women is always to live, damn, I want to say substandard lifestyle. That lifestyle. Like, you're not impressing each other because at the end of the day, you're alone. She feels alone. Where's all the people she trying to impress? All the men she doing this BBL for? What are women who influence you to help you come to the decision to do this? You alone. Where's your man? Doing my living will today because I may not make it for real. It's my fault for accepting the surgery, and now I'm dying from this shit. Damn, bro. I ain't, I ain't know that was the last one. It shouldn't be anybody at but my mom and two sisters. That's the only people that who check on me. I don't like the fake, so don't even act like you love me. You don't. Man, man, I love my daughters. If y'all ever out there, you see this video, Daddy love you, you beautiful. I always remember this shit. This is gonna be on this video forever. Whenever you feel like you down, just remember this. Daddy love the fuck out you. You beautiful. Don't forget it. Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.